What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we're headed into some blood, sweat, and tears, and the song we are going into is Spinning Wheel. Before I dive in, first and foremost, I want to thank my new subscribers for coming over, supporting me, and also my subscribers that's been here and loyal to this channel. But I want to let my new subscribers know while the song is playing, I do not talk, skip over, pause, or anything like that. I wait to the very end to give you my honest, detailed breakdown. Let's dive in and see what this new band brings to the table, because this is going to be a blind side for me, because this is my first reaction to this group.
What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel, got to go round. Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel spin. You got no money and you got no home. Spinning wheel, all alone. Talking about your troubles and you never learn. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find the directing sign on the straight and narrow highway? Would you mind the reflecting sign? Just let it shine within your mind and show you the colors that are real. Someone is waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Catch a painted pony on the spinning wheel ride. Ha! Someone's waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel fly.
That was freaking insane. There was some crazy transitions in there, crazy grooves going on. This was amazing. Wow. I'm already, like I said, this is my first reaction to this band, and I already love this first impression because It has a little bit of like that jazz feel to it, that funk, but it also brings that rock and roll style out too. I really like this. I mean, there's so much going on. I mean, there's flute, there's a brass section, there's keys, the bass line. Oh God, hold on. Let me just, since I went there, okay, let me dive into this bass line. That man through the whole song. I love how the volume on the bass, they let him stand out. Sometimes I feel like the bass gets smothered behind everything else, and like you can hear it, but then you can't. I love how the bass was like writing his own riffs throughout this entire song. Like, let him shine. Let the bass man shine. And they did just that. And then also, like, this gives me like Gentle Giant feels like this is something like Gentle Giant would do. Like, this is something along their lines. But wow. So you had some flute coming there. I mean, the drummer, I love this. I think I have to figure this out on the drum set because it's so groovy and so pocket, but then it's groovy at the same time, but then it has this like offbeat rhythm to it. I gotta get it. But the flute was nice, a nice incorporation. That's one instrument like you don't hear a lot when it comes to this style of music or any style of music. Like, flute is not a popular like instrument. I mean, music that I know it probably is. Like, I've heard a flutophone. I forgot a flutophone. I know this jazz player my dad listens to. I can't think of his name, but he's a flute player. But it's like an instrument that's not common, like used, that I've heard. But it's unique when you do incorporate something like that. And then I love the brass section that came in very strong. I don't know if that was just trumpet by itself or what, but it had a strong feel to this song. But like, this song could almost like have too much going on and drive you away, but then it doesn't. It's like it gives you just enough. It's like almost getting a cupcake, and you know, a cupcake sometimes it's just they give you too much frosting, but then you get that right cupcake and it has the right amount of frosting. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this is a cupcake with the right amount of frosting, but they almost gave you too much frosting, but they didn't. They held back. The person that was doing the frosting and decorating said, you know what, that's enough. And I feel like this song though can be overpowering if you don't listen, but it's perfect. It's like right on the edge. Like, it's so perfect. It's like when you watch those movies and something's going off the cliff and it stops right then and there. It's like leaning and then it doesn't go. That's what this song is doing. But man, I'm trying to think of what else was going on in here. It's like a complicated song, but simple. But it's complicated. Like, listening to it now, like me as a, like when I listen to stuff like this and I want to drum to it, I always tell myself in my head, like when I'm listening to it without a drum set in front of me, I'm like, oh, this is very simple. But then I sit down on the drum set and I say, it's complicated. So that's where I get my simple, complicated thing. Because right now I'm listening to it, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go sit down on the drum set and get this figured out in a couple of minutes. Then I'm gonna sit down and say, no, I'm not. First 10 seconds in, I'm not. But this is different, and I like this style. I love this flavor. It was a lot. It's a lot. Gentle Giant vibes was here though, so you know I'm gonna like this. But I appreciate the suggestion. Definitely gonna dive back into more of this band because I'm loving the hell out of this style. Thank you guys for tuning back into my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.